What's up, you guys? I'm signing up for the Open this year because I love the community, the challenge, and the sport of fitness. And I'd love to see you there on the leaderboard as well.
What's up, guys? It's Sprager here, coming to you live from the sauna, telling you why you should sign up for the 2025 CrossFit Games Open. So one, it's measurable. It's my favorite part about it. You can compare it to your past and your future self. And you can see if you degressed in your fitness or if you improved in your fitness. So I love it as a metric for my athletes and for myself. Two, the community. You get to experience blood, sweat, and tears with your fellow gym members, with your friends next to you, and the core memories that'll last a lifetime because you're going to be pushed outside your comfort zone. And three, it's going to teach you a lot of things about yourself. When you're amidst a hard workout or you're being pushed outside of your comfort zone, you're going to learn some tough lessons. You're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to come out of it a better person. So I love the Open for those three reasons, and I hope to see you on the leaderboard.
What's up? My name is William Leahy IV, and this is my 5th year signing up for the CrossFit Open, and you should too.
Wake up, John.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Barry McCartney. Can we start the show earlier? These events are snooze fest.
I'm so awake.
Bad Barry.
Oh man. Clooney's Big Bad Barry. Jake's here though.
I feel like I'm impressed with Savon's intelligence.
Huh?
Because after individuals, he foresaw teams and he was like, I'll let Spin do teams. I'm not going to do it. And man, I don't know what it is. I'm just bored. Like, I can't get up for it anymore. And nothing. They're all, I mean, there's races, they're racing. Chase is trying so hard. He's working so hard. Thank God for Chase and Bill. I'm telling you, like, listen, I know we bag on Brian, deservedly so, I would say, but that was the best move he ever did, was to get Chase and Bill. Could you imagine if they weren't there? Could you imagine if Chase and Bill were not commentating what this would be? And the athletes are doing what they're supposed to do. It's not the athlete's fault. I'm just bored and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Dude, I was watching I was like watching Heat 1 to see how it went, not the app. And I was like, okay, this is pretty boring, but it's just because it's the people who don't matter, right? I get this, right? I'm gonna go away and then I'll come back in Heat 4. I came back in Heat 4, 4 minutes into Heat 4. I am going to sleep, man. Like, I'm serious. Like, I took like half a caffeine pill right 30 minutes ago.
How do you take half a caffeine pill?
You just break it in half, because my caffeine pills are 200 milligrams. So
are they like the pressed kind, or is it like the capsule?
No, I don't know.
Is it like compressed together, or is it like a plastic capsule?
No, it's not a plastic capsule. They're compressed together.
Okay. All right.
But and I like broke it in half just so I could just kind of have like a shot of like, because I'm like, you got to freaking try to talk about this now, man, and you can't even stay awake to watch it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know whose fault it is. It's probably Brian's, but I can't put my finger on what's the problem.
I mean, look at all the other team events, though. Do you really care about all the other team events?
It was fun last year.
It's time to rest.
I don't know what to tell you. It was fun last year.
At Wodapalooza?
Yes, because like we had team tier and they were all mic'd up and everybody's on team tier. And I remember that I wasn't the one on team tier, but like Sevon and Patrick Rios was down there, and you had Jason mic'd up on the trailhead. There was just a lot of fun things that happened, and we had There were races, but for some reason, it was so much more fun last year, and it's not this year. And I can't put my finger on it. I feel done, and like I'm so impressed with Sevon's like foresight. It's wild. And like he like pretends like he doesn't do it, and he just gets lucky and says I'm out. And I feel like he saw everything coming, and I'm stuck. I'm on every show. I can't get out. I can't just say I can't do it because Spin's gonna be like, hey, we'll do teams. I'm like, okay.
I asked you, did you want to do teams? You're like, heck yeah, let's do this.
You never say no to an opportunity, Brian.
That was on Wednesday when he was feeling really good.
Yeah, exactly. Did you catch the national anthem?
No, man. I was asleep.
Well, that's why you're not awake.
You should have. Your
mean,
patriotism is lacking.
Was it somebody different? Like that way that would be exciting. Like you just had a new athlete every single time do it, or I mean it can't be. It wasn't Haley again, was it?
Oh yes,
my gosh! Even the national anthem is boring. We just do the same thing over again.
I will say though, she had like this moment of clarity in the interview after one of the workouts, and she said, and Bella was like, "Oh, I can't believe who would have thought that you could sing?" And she's like, "Well, I wouldn't call that sing." And I was like, "Oh, well, at least it's not that great."
That's one way to shoot down an interviewer. Be like, hey, I didn't know you could run. I can't. I suck. Like, where are you supposed to go from there? Like
it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, but Bella was very proud of her. I got some special stuff for you guys. But first, we're going to check out Jeff Adler. He explains why.
Good. I needed some excitement in my life. Let's bring up Jeff Adler interview.
Why he decided to skip out on Thursday and Friday.
Guys, I don't think we're representing TYR enough.
Competition floor. I've been waiting to see you for the last 3 days. You didn't compete in the individual field. Was that to prepare for the team competition this weekend? We just need a little bit of extra time.
Actually, it was to be able to do the team. I didn't want to let my team down, so I decided that 4 days was too much. But I'm happy. I can stick with these guys, so I'm just happy to be here.
4 days, too much.
Dude, what? It's Wodapalooza.
Super fit.
It is like not even. It's 2 events a day. 3 events a day.
Would you say 9 events is too much at Rogue? Would you say the games is too much? Well, you already did that. Maybe not. So
maybe.
I don't know, man. How
many is Dubai?
It's like 9 or 10.
Yeah, they're
exactly
the same.
God, bitch.
And honestly, Jeff, your team's in 4th place. You kind of are letting them down. I don't know if it's you, but everybody picked y'all to be first, and you're 4th place right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure Hopper's exactly the best team.
Dude,
teammate.
You're letting 3 washed up people who are all retired beat you right now.
They're WFP signed athletes. All 3 of them.
Like I said, 3 washed up retired athletes. You're letting those guys beat you. Who took a handout from Will Moorad. Those guys are beating you.
You got Noah, Travis, and Chandler.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Team
no offense to those guys. Either. I don't want that to be an insult to those guys. They're killing it. They're doing awesome. I love all 3 of them. This is a complete insult to PJs. No offense to Chandler and Travis.
Speaking of World Fitness Project, Will Moorad showing off the hot jacuzzi in his pool while he's down there in Miami. So good on them. And the Gillette family, Maggie and Ryan husband. You got Jackson Terry and his wife, Bella, and then Mr. Moorad right there. They are enjoying themselves down there in Miami Beach, Florida.
They already got merch.
Oh, definitely tons of swag. So they're seeing how you do it. Not yet.
Okay.
You haven't seen it yet, Spin?
Oh, I've seen it. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, right. We haven't gotten to an event and then nobody's shown up, or like them not have the infrastructure to.
We already made the Fire Fest analogy. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
waiting for it.
Next up, a little off the beaten path. We're gonna go up to I think it's Iowa. CrossFit Circus.
Yeah.
The Weenie Wranglers. Well, they are in second place after day 1 to OC3.
Is that
what
Allie
is
and Colton?
Are they
Allie and Colton right there?
Is that going by P score?
Yeah, it goes rank from top to bottom for some reason. Not really sure.
No. The point spread.
No, that's their time, and then this is the rank. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
they're 10-9. I see 10-9.
Yeah, the Weenie Wranglers. They came out hot, won the first 2 events, and then struggled a little bit and have a 1-point deficit to OC3. Which, if you guys remember back in the day, they were the ones that tried to take down Rich Froning and then joined Rich Froning's team.
That's right.
So.
Somebody sent me a reel that it was about like swaddling a baby or some shit. It was one of those cute reels that's about babies, whatever. Well, they were like, "Hey, Colton liked this reel. Does that mean that something's going on?" And I was like, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Katrin liked that reel too, and nothing's going on with her. So I don't think you can put the connection together.
Too. I don't know, man. You might be digging a little too deep on that one.
It kind of gives me it would give me so much joy if people are coming up to Katrin and asking her if she's pregnant, and she's like 100% not even close.
Jared Garby probably already has.
Dude, it just the awkwardness of approaching the question to her. Oh man, I wish I was there for it.
There's always a chance that Bella throws it up.
Oh, I thought you were saying Bella's pregnant.
Oh man,
what are you talking about? John, no. Also, the Sprague, he's wearing the World Fitness Project exclusive swag. Maybe he's a volunteer. What do you think?
You think he's gonna? What do you think he volunteered for? Like judging, medical.
I'd say like athlete relations, like the control.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he's got the pep for it. Usually, athlete relations people are pretty excited, pretty happy to be there.
Yeah. Vindicate, good evening. He's out there at the CrossFit Circus or the CF Circus, I think, selling some merch. Do you guys want to go into the actual team competition and leave the best for last?
I'd love to.
Okay. All right. I was hoping you'd say that. Let's see. Elite team, the women.
Hey, I told you Danielle Brandon's team is going to come out and execute. Didn't I?
What is going on with this order?
Dude.
1, 2, 5. There you go. What is going on?
Dude, the Yeti Outcasts are doing it, man. I want to give Brian deserves credit for the little McDaughter coming in hotter because I thought nothing of them, and he was like, "I think they can be good," and sure enough, they're murdering it.
They're doing well. Team Krieger wins the women's event. Warm up, hands down, followed by Team Noosa, and then the British Frog Squad. And then we get to the teams that we know. Yeti Outcasts in 4th. So Danielle she learned her lesson on the worm.
All right. I'll give her that. That's awesome.
And they overtook a bunch of teams too.
Yeah. Little McDaughter coming in hotter. Took over 5th. Froggy Girls Who Don't Run. That's a good one for them.
They're 6th place, man.
That's pretty good. Broadway Girls 8th, John.
You would have thought they were first, after the handstand walk, or they took 30 seconds to do the first worm clean and jerk. Did you see this?
A lot of teams were getting up to the worm and then just getting confused, having to adjust it.
It was weird.
Change their order. I don't know. Mason Mitchell, when is this switching to a Hyrox podcast? Give us like 10 minutes, I think.
Hey, man.
Julia Brandon, Daniel even handled the worm.
Oh, be careful how you're wording that, Julia. Listen.
She handled the worm like a boss.
There are people here that are.
She handled that worm.
Big
time.
She did. Swedish House
Mafia. Get your mind out of the gutter, John.
I think I'm always on the defense from the gutter. I think it's the issue.
John, Relight Salt Base. 13th.
Wow.
John.
Okay. All right. Oof.
I'm just looking at their 4th place. They're just taking their time, man. It takes a little bit for them to warm up.
I mean,
okay.
That is usually the case, I feel like, with all of those athletes.
Thank you, Caleb. I got my backup today.
Tyler picking All-American girls. Swing and a miss.
Yikes, dude.
Reebok crew. Also not a power output workout. The daughters.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those events that they, like, you know how they have in like tennis opens where they just bring all the old people out and then they play a round of tennis just for fun and they mic them up and fuck around for an hour.
It's
like,
dude, no, I don't think that is. I think this is hey, let's see if we still kind of got it, and then this is the competition that shoots them in the back of the head and be like, no, we don't got it. Like we're not good anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of like Caleb's point. I think they know they don't got it at this point.
Okay.
Sarah knows, but I think the other two.
Is this the Lenny moment where he gets shot in the back of the head on the lake?
Yeah. I think so.
Interesting.
What if Froning, Khalipa, I'll say Frazier, because those 3 guys went and, or let's say the last 3, Froning, Smith, and Frazier entered today into this weekend. Would they be better or worse than the daughters?
Oh, I think they would. I think they would be better than the daughters. The problem is Rich is the fittest one of those 3 right now by far, and the other 2 are just so trash. So I don't know. I don't know if they would be.
I think they would. I think they would do better. They would do better because I feel like this Wodapalooza field is like, okay, you have like the top 5, 6-ish teams that
and
are
then
like
a big drop off.
Exactly. So I mean,
and you have another big drop off, and you got the daughters.
I'd say around like 10th, 11th.
They'd put it in half. Yeah, they would do better for sure.
It's just a bummer to see them down there that far.
For sure.
They should have done this when they were actually like solid, like a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of Team 5 guys. Wow, the Mayhem team.
Yikes.
Overall,
maybe they should try to get 3 girls instead.
Maybe. Yeti Outcasts in first place. 8-point lead over the teenagers. Swedish House Mafia taking 3rd. Relight Salt Bays down in 4th.
Nice.
Team Noosa. I don't even know who Team Noosa is. Astrid.
Oh man, we should have picked them. They got the freaking Norwegian powerhouse. Where's Astrid from?
I'm pretty sure she's from like
Denmark.
Norway. Denmark.
That's where the team is from.
She's the captain, so yeah.
That makes sense.
Just like Guy. Mia Furu and Frederike Mallerup. Household names up in Europe. Froggy Girls Who Don't Run, still hanging in there. Broadway Girls, disappointing, John.
Yeah, it was disappointing. We need to come up with a nickname for Astrid 10. This is her first competition. So she's 5'11", so she's always going to have holes. But we might hear stuff from her a lot because wasn't she on a team? Runs. She said this was her first individual competition.
Okay, yeah, she's on a team. She's been in the game twice.
Yeah, right. Yep.
But we don't ever see her. You can only run as your weakest person on a team.
Standy loves Fives guys.
Nice. We need to come up with a nickname.
Good burger.
The Danish.
The fries are a little much.
The Danish
unless you go with the extra seasoning.
Yeah. Don't order the large. You just get the small.
Small is the large.
The Danish.
Or you get a lettuce burger.
What about the Danish
do that, then just fill up with fries?
Does that sound good or no?
Are you still trying to come up with a name?
Yeah.
Brother.
We moved on.
Guys, we need to come up with new material, man. John Young calling Ben Smith trash is hilarious. That man would still mop the floor with you.
Fucking obviously, dude.
I don't disagree. What are you,
dude? Who is?
What are you saying? The sky is blue. Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. Fucking duh.
Like, did you think that was gonna have an influence on my feelings? That comment right there, like. Y'all be smarter. I'm disappointed in some of the comments, man. Like y'all, if you're gonna try to get at me, y'all need to be better because 80% of the stuff y'all say is retarded. I haven't had a good like insult from the comments in a while. Where I'm like it kind of hits me, but it's so good I have to accept it. You know what I'm saying? The very first time the Goonies guy got brought out, that's how I felt it on that one.
Now you're accustomed to it.
Well, it's happened so much, it's not funny anymore, right?
Exactly.
But I'm saying the very first time that happened, I was like, man, I mean that's a good one, but it hurt, but you just have to accept it, right? Now, I mean, they're just dumb now.
They don't know what else to say, man.
That's true. Las Mejas times Pixel Mexico. Paulina Hero.
Somebody in the chat said that's actually Las Mexas. Like they were getting mad that everybody's calling it Mejas.
Mesa.
Las Mexas
Thank you.
times Pixel MX. Mariana Meza, she was like 18th in the North America West semifinal last year. Fun fact.
They go to Pedro's gym. Good stuff.
Maybe.
CrossFit.
Could be. Reebok Crew 12th. Team ProPood down in 13th. They need to pick it up. Get in the top 10 for me.
What did you predict them? You're 10th?
Eighth.
Okay. I knew you were like really early.
Near the bottom. And then the Daughters down there, down in 17th. Maybe they'll come back tomorrow and wake you up. Let's see. On the men's side, the boys crushed that workout.
The Sculpted Scholars making a move, man. That's my favorite team.
I see. This is where I wish we had like how fast those guys were biking, because that was where they made up so much time, and we have
completely
no
different
idea.
strategy than everybody else.
Yeah. The PJs down in third place. Mayhem again. Guy was fast on his hands. That definitely helped.
That was crazy watching him fly across the floor.
Yeah, he was moving just like Tudor was with the Scholars. Norwegian Krieger boys.
Dude, Gowad took a hit on that one.
Didn't they go like touch and go for the whole first and second set of 15, the Krieger boys?
7th. So, yeah, they did touch and go, but they would pause for 2 seconds on the other shoulder before they dropped it each time.
Okay.
Like you watched the teams dropping it, and they were just as fast as Gowad trying to do touch and go. Like it was
okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Team Sweden down there, Smart Wad. Any big surprises? I don't think so. It's like you said, Caleb. It's
a hard drop.
There's 10 teams that are pretty good. There's 5 that are really good, and then it's just John.
It's like everybody that's probably going to go to semifinals is on a team of 3, and then that's it. Everybody else is like your local affiliate dude that decided to do the qualifier, and they made it somehow.
It's going to be pretty hard to beat the boys at this point because they're not like. I mean, I just think their team is fitter than Tres Leches, right? You got Jorge and Guy. There's going to be an event where they just get fitnessed out. And they got a 20-point lead on Gowad and PJs. Like a 20-point lead. Do you see them getting fifth place or sixth place? Sixth place is 15 points. I don't see them getting sixth in anything. You know what I mean? Like since there isn't anybody that can middle that top 5.
Yeah.
All they had to do is get fourth every time. And I don't think you're beating them.
I mean, they're doing the rope climb workout. That's not going to do anything for them. They got the intervals, and then they have the trio triplet. So there's not like they're not running along the beach. Guy's not going to get left in the sand.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like I like Trace. There will be an event where Trace Leches gets like 8th, right? But they're still going to be in the mix in a lot of these. And I'm saying if you're the boys,
feel pretty good.
PJs or GoWad has to go 3 for 3 and win all of them, and then there has to, and even with that, there has to be an event that the boys get like 6th. And I don't know if that happens.
No. There you go. Sculpted Scholars down in 5th. Training Culture, Smart Wad, Luca and Moritz.
Yeah, wow.
CrossFit 1124. I think I picked them 10th. Invictus Miami. And then it just goes from there.
I mean, is there anything in the next few workouts that's like you could go to failure and then you drop off? And, yeah, like Laura did in the last event where she went too hard, panicked, tried to go for another muscle up, and then fucked herself.
So you got the 1 through 10, and that's just a fitness thing. You're not going to failure on that.
Yep, that's
right. That's just a workout. And then you have the interval one, which it's also a fitness thing. It's a buy-in with a rope and a row and a run, and then sync row work. You're not going to go to failure on that. And then what's the last one? Spin.
Let's see. The trio triplet.
And then this one, you're not going to go to failure on wall balls and toe. Dude, there's not like you can't tell me the boys aren't going to like be bad at it.
I don't think somebody just like really botches the ping. Is the ping pong wall balls the one where you squat?
Those are so easy. Those are so easy.
Really? It's just partner wall balls. That's it. Like I hit it off of the top to you, and then you hit it off the top to me. That's it.
I suck at wall balls. Partner wall balls, you can go all day.
Because you get like a 4-second rest every wall ball.
Yeah.
So like if you could do 100 wall balls in a row, theoretically you could do 200 ping pong wall balls.
I'd say you probably could do even more than that.
Is this like a 3-person? Like you do all 3 at once, or is it 2 people and then they rotate one out?
It's just that work for time.
Yeah. So one person can like sits out. So it's 2's working, 1's resting.
So I'd probably
this is fast. Like that one is literally just it's 5 minutes.
Well, you probably do 30 ping pong wall balls and then rotate. But like even the rotation like would be like your 2 guys are here, your other guy's standing back here, and then it'd be like on mid wall ball, and then
clockwise or something.
Yeah, well, I would just go every 30 and then rotate, 30 and then rotate, and then toes to bar.
Somebody's gonna do 60, but that's not hard for these guys.
Right.
So easy. I mean, the
you
synchro
tell me
toes
where
bar.
the boys are gonna get 6th place.
The only chance I see is the intervals, and that's just because Noah may go sprint a 400-meter run in
dude, he's not going to implode
48 seconds and then implode.
Dude, he's not going. It's synchro work.
He goes out hard, man.
And it's single arm. It's a 70, but it's single arm. Single arm, like they're just going to cruise through this, man.
Yeah, wow.
This is the only one where Guy and Mayhem.
Yeah, this is where they get
And this is where the Frog Girls also struggle. So they've already agreed upon no running. So yeah. But I think looking at this though, I mean, again, Danielle Brandon's team is in good shape.
Dude, Danielle Brandon's team's in really good shape. I
don't know how she got on that team or how that team got formed. But yeah, they got really lucky. And
typically when you just put a team together of fit people, it doesn't work out. It's working out. You know, they're doing great. And I think we should start referencing them as Emma Lawson's team and not Danielle Brandon's team, because Emma Lawson is the next fittest woman on earth once Tia decides not to be done or to be done.
You think so?
The fittest podcaster?
She's probably already the fittest
podcaster. Oh, shit, dude. That's crazy.
She doesn't have a lot of competition on that front.
Hey, she's gonna. Haley's starting hers up.
Like I said, she don't have No, Haley's not
She's
the
got the singing chops and going to be soon to be a podcaster.
Haley's
Right.
a different
She's going
Haley.
to Nashville. She's gonna be a country singer.
Yeah,
she's gonna be a city boy.
Good stuff.
I'll put it like this: Haley is a much happier person, and not as fit.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Noted.
All right. Well, you guys have all really come here. Hey, Daughter's had a podcast.
Like I said, Emma Lawson doesn't have a lot of competition. You've yet to say
he had a
somebody
skincare routine too. So
is that still around?
I don't. Probably not.
Somebody gonna tell me Lauren Khalil's got a podcast in a minute.
She does.
Who?
Lauren Khalil.
Oh, I love her show.
I mean, Caleb's like #1 fan.
Big,
probably
fan.
When he goes through and watches the the recap of what he watched on YouTube. That's be like #1.
That's right.
Snapchat with Laura.
Hey, Snapchat's for cheaters, dude. Come on. You know that.
That's what you learned last time. Here we go. What you've all been waiting for. What John is really excited about. He's going to feel really good about himself.
You're not going to compare me to an obese woman, are you?
Miss Bethany Robinson.
Oh, fuck. Yes, dude.
I need you guys to go do a Hyrox, okay? I actually think 120 an hour 25. I was really proud of that time.
There's zero chance I'm going to go work out for 2 hours.
What? It shouldn't take you 2 hours.
That's why you got to run faster.
No, that's just not happening, dude.
How is she in the pro women? You just register for pro?
So first of all, before everybody starts getting all angry about CrossFit's leaderboard and how difficult it is, Hyrox's leaderboard blew up. You cannot do its normal search. If you want to look at current season, it shows 2024. I even talked to Matt Davis, the hybrids media racing guy, whatever his name is, whatever
he's like the Hyrox spin.
Yeah, and I was like, "Hey, I'm trying to track this down." He said the results of Hyrox aren't showing up, and he's like, "Yeah, it's really messed up, and people are not very happy." Okay. And so he gave me some special link that you could search by name at the specific event, and she was at the Manchester Hyrox this weekend. She put in a time of 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 21 seconds in the women's 30 to 34 pro division. So she did pro. So
does this mean I can be a pro Hyroxer?
Yeah, you can do pro.
And then I think anybody can sign up. You can put pro Hyrox in your bio profile. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So 1K run, 5:36, 5:37. Not bad.
What is that in American?
Let me.
That'd be a 9-minute mile.
Oh, we already did. Thank you.
Okay. Little over a 9-minute mile.
That's not bad. That's a good time.
Because that's just over half mile. Yeah.
She's a big woman.
Caleb, do you want to answer? Who is Bethany Robinson?
Hey, Bethany Robinson is Sporty Beth for all you jokers out there. Sporty Beth. If you ever want to go watch YouTube, just go to Sporty Beth.
If you ever want to go watch YouTube, if you ever see this, I am better than the average pro woman.
Wow. Did you do pro or did you do everything pro?
Dude, style? Me and Dallin and Jason just made one at Crash.
Oh well, that's not the same.
And our running course was uphill. It was not fun.
Well, uphill both ways.
No, it was downhill.
Is it at JR's house?
Back, but you felt no, it was at Crash. Like we did the route at Crash. They did their video at JR's, but that's fake because they did it at Crash. And then just for sponsors, they made the video of them like sweating and I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but
fuck yeah, dude. Nice. Yeah.
But they did do it. They did it, but it was just at Crash. There wasn't a cameraman there.
That's amazing, dude. I love that.
You got to do it for the gram. The ski erg, a 1K ski, 4:56. Not bad.
Okay.
That's a 2:28.
2:20. Okay.
Then the wheels fell off. 8:34 run.
Oh no, Bethany
on a 1K run.
What's that mile time?
That is, what is that? 12,
1.6.
13 minute mile.
Hold on. I got you.
That's pretty sure the 13-minute mile.
8.52 times 1.6. 1340.
There you go.
Okay.
1340. You could run 1,000 meters faster than that.
I could run a mile and a half faster than that.
Sled push crushed it, I think. I don't know. 3:15. I don't know. Hyrox, how fast you should push a sled.
That's like a 100-meter sled push or something.
Yeah, I don't know. You push it down.
No. It's actually
pro weight is probably pretty tough, but I don't
the
think
sled push itself is not hard, but it is longer than you think. It's like you're ready to be done.
Yeah. If we had the regular leaderboard that works, you could actually see her splits and then how she finished amongst her peers.
You ready for this next mile pace?
Yeah. The next run, 9:15.
14:48 mile pace.
There you go.
14:48.
She's now run 3,000 meters, just under 2 miles.
Okay.
Sled pull 6:13.
It's the same distance as a sled push.
It's fine. Run 9:36.
Does it keep getting worse, Ben?
That's for you to figure out.
Dude, she's at a 15:20 mile pace.
That is twice as long as the first run almost.
Burpee broad jumps 11:53.
That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
I'm gonna say
we do burpee broad jumps pretty regularly.
No, but
I hate those things,
dude. So I'm almost positive I got done with the burpee broad jumps faster than I got done with the sled pull.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like if you can, like it's just distance, right? But if you can just move without stopping.
How many burpees is it, John? Do you remember how many it was about?
I don't know. I'd say like 60 or so.
Yeah, I thought that's about right.
I could do like 2 or 3 yards a burpee, like a broad jump.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is worth doing just for one time, and just so you like know what it's all about. But like I promise you, I feel like I don't have my splits, but my burpee broad jumps I felt like were faster than the sled pull.
Wow.
It's about 60 or so, give or take, whatever.
John.
Dude, it can't get that much worse, right?
Yeah.
She's walking.
That's a walk.
That's a walk. That's a walk. She went 2 minutes. 2 minutes difference. Oh man.
That's a sorry for yourself walk for sure.
Now, this is where you go. Why did I do this?
We're at an 1850 mile pace.
Yeah, that is not mall walking.
No.
Some rowing 5:35. After all this,
all right,
I'd say pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 2:30.
Yeah.
No.
2:45.
2:40.
How long is the row?
1,000 meters.
Another 1,000.
Oh, it's okay. That one is also 1,000 meters. Okay.
I mean,
all right, we walked that run. We're feeling better.
So we're good on the first 1K.
We're gonna pick
good
up
on
the pace
on the ski and the rowing. I'd say even the sled push maybe. Then we
picked it up. No, we felt good. We walked that last run. We're trying to trot it up. We're back at a 15-minute mile pace.
I mean, that was her 5th run, so that was finishing up 3.1 miles when she was depth of despair, and now she's
2
back
minutes
on
faster.
it.
That's good. Okay.
Farmer's carry 4:38. I don't think that's very good.
No frame of reference on that.
I feel like most people run with that and don't put it down, but the run 10:15.
Okay,
she's
back
evened
up
out
to like a 17-minute mile pace.
17-minute mile. Sandbag lunges 11 minutes.
Yeah, this one was hard. Like I didn't do it unbroken. I put it down.
Did you
really? What's the weight on the sandbag?
I don't know. I think 100, but or 75 maybe. I'm not sure, but it's not that it was heavy. You're just really tired. Like at this point,
it's a lot of running at that point for John.
I mean, we were running on an hour by the time, because I remember Hopper and Dallin both were finishing when I was on the lunges. So we're right at an hour here. And I mean, you're just tired. Like I did like 3/4 of it, and then I put it down and then did the last quarter of it.
Wow.
Yeah, you weren't in a race either. You didn't have that adrenaline going.
Sure. I mean, if I was at this thing that Sporty Beth went, I mean, it might have been unbroken run lunge.
Yeah.
You know.
Another 10:51 run. So or second worst run right before.
That might be like a hybrid walk.
11:18 on the wall balls.
That's really rough. That's 100 wall balls. So,
oh, dude,
that's
a little less than 9 a minute.
That's 9 wall balls a minute.
Do you think she was even going to depth?
No shot.
Why would you go to depth if you don't have to?
What's this? A 17-minute Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That's if you keep the same pace as your first 100. And the rock zone, for those who aren't familiar, so every time you kind of go out from the run and back to the elements that you're going to do, and then back out, it's called the rock zone. So you're kind of like running around and not really part of the 1K. You're not doing the wall balls or the lunges. It's just extra time, 12 minutes.
Do you know what the
I feel like that's pretty high.
Yeah. I imagine she's walking when she got to the rock zone.
For sure.
Do you know what the average rock zone is?
The average? No. Let me see if I can.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just curious. If you're running from thing to thing, I'm curious what the normal people can do.
Let's see. Hyrox doubles, gender mixed. There we go. Let's do this one.
Damn. That's so bad.
I think that's it.
Oh.
This is Tia Claire Toomey and James Newberry.
Okay, this is not fair to compare her to these people.
I get it.
Come on.
I'm looking for the rock zone. Rock zone time was 5 minutes.
Okay.
I would say probably normal would be like 10.
7 to 8.
7 to 8. Yeah.
But like you said, the burpee broad jump was 2 minutes.
2:11. Yeah.
Faster than a sled pull. A little bit.
Okay.
With the sled push.
I'm glad that I wasn't lying about that. I'm glad that I was telling the truth.
Yeah, but like the 1,000 meter row, a 4 minute for them. I assume it was Tia.
Jesus.
The sporty was 5.5. That's pretty good.
James Newberry said that all he has to do is just do a bunch of sprints before he does a competition, and he's good. So that's probably all he did.
Yeah, the 100 meters of sandbag lunges. A 200 meters farmer's carry.
That's it. 100-meter sandbag lunge.
All right, Caleb. This part was hard. This was the only thing where I'm tired of doing this. I was going pretty good, real good in my lane. You know what I mean? I'm actually trying to do splits of Dallin and Jason to see if Dallin's catching Jason at all, because Jason kind of took off for a minute. Yeah. And I would see them every time in the run. They were like a lap ahead of me, so that we ended up being on the same road half the time. Right. So half the time I'm just doing math of when Jason passes me, when Dallin passes me. And it keeps my mind off it. But I'm good. My mind is good. We're working. We're pushing it. We're doing great. I wanted to be done when I got to the lunges. I was like, all right, I'm done. I got an hour of this in me. And then the rest of it was I didn't want to be there the rest of it.
All right.
John Woolley.
Who's that?
Finished. John Woolley?
I know who John Woolley is.
Oh man, make Wads great again. Now the Woolley Memoth. He finished in 1:50.
Okay. So he's like 2022 Sporty Beth.
Almost 11 minutes in the rock zone.
What was his time?
1:50.
No, not quite. Not quite 2022 Sporty Beth. She was 1:58.
All right.
It's close. It's in the same ballpark.
Give some context here.
Yeah.
So,
yikes, dude. Oh. Why would you subject yourself to that?
Dude, it's a fun long workout. To me, it just felt like a Murph type workout.
For sure.
Why
would you subject yourself to that? I mean, why would Sporty Beth subject herself to that?
If you know that you're 30 minutes less fit than you were in 2022 and petulating the lies that you're petulating on YouTube, it doesn't lay very good proof to your cause. I agree. It's kind of like the most self-sabotaging thing you could ever do, in my opinion. But you're absolutely right. But as a workout,
I understand why you're doing it.
I like it as a workout.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll probably never do it again, but it is.
You don't want to do a Hyrox together, John?
It is worth doing it once. Is all I'm saying.
Mm.
Just so you know what it is.
Sure.
Tabby wants to know, why are we talking about Hyrox?
Why is your picture with like greenery? Why can't I see you in your picture?
Yeah, it looks like you're by yourself,
if
dude.
you go back to,
do you need a man? Like, are you lonely? You look lonely in that picture. Is all.
If you go back to the start, Tabby, the team competition wasn't that exciting.
If you watched the team competition, you would know that it wasn't that exciting.
Jeff wants to know, could Tia beat Beth running backwards?
Dude, that's a phenomenal question. Dude,
fuck.
I would pay money to see that race. Are you kidding me? Like, if we could get Tia to agree to that, would you not pay money to try to see that race?
Pay-per-view?
100%.
Pay-per-view that's like a pay-per-view fight and just split the proceeds? $1 million
a
each?
bunch of people running backwards versus like normal people.
I'm trying to figure out how fast Tia could run backwards. Like, would you just walk backwards the whole time and then like just go fast in the other stuff?
I mean, she'd make up
Are
a
we
ton
doing
of
it on a
ground on
track?
that.
No, I think she goes to the same Hyrox Sporty Beth does, and the Sevon crew covers it.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
Okay,
Okay,
put it behind the paywall, charge $30
like that.
pay-per-view.
Get behind the scenes, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Pre-event interviews, see what's going on. That's how they're feeling.
Can Tia?
Uh-oh. Keeping it real. Will Moorad was just talking crap about you to my face, Spin.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
What you gotta say?
Do you want to invite Grant on the show and he can fill us in?
Grant, you want to come in? We're just talking about Hyrox. It's something.
Interesting.
How about
Very
that?
interesting. Somebody
about
of
that?
such small stature would start slinging rocks at glass houses.
I mean, we've talked about World Fitness Project more than anybody else. I think anywhere.
Nobody's talking about World Fitness Project.
You might argue that it might not be.
They're not even talking about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, when's the last time they put out a little Instagram post?
Not since the last time they signed an athlete, which was like 3 months ago.
Well, they signed Noah. Was that the last one? No women though.
Listen, they signed the entire team that's about to win Wodapalooza.
Last thing they posted was 4 days ago, so I guess they don't really. There's nothing's going on, you know. Nothing. But hey, they're at Wodapalooza, so
we saw that.
Yeah.
Apply now.
Oh yeah, who wants to be a volunteer for that? They're gonna pay for you to go out there.
Exclusive swag. Exclusive
Dude,
swag.
The amount of times I volunteered and gotten exclusive swag is too many. Too many.
But that hat is pretty sweet.
Oh, fuck that, dude. It's one of those like silly looking hats that you get at the golf store at the golf course for like $50.
Oh, he's in his car. He means this is serious. Mr. Keeping It Real, live correspondent from Miami Beach.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
All right.
Yeah, it's really bad internet, but we can hear you.
Okay, I can go outside of the car. Anyway,
you think that'll be better? You think that'll be better internet?
Yeah. Am I cutting out?
No, you just tell us your story. We'll sit here and enjoy this.
So I was sitting up in the stands with James, right? And Will Moorad was right there, and he's like, "Oh, this is Will," and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Will." I'm like, "Oh, I made a meme about you once, and you reposted it." He's like, "Oh yeah, which one was that?" I was like, "Oh, it was when John Young said something about the standard, and then you did a really good job." And he's like, "Yeah, it set a freaking record on that." No joke. He said it just like that too. I was like, "Oh, okay, dude." And then, and then I said, "Hey, man," I'm like, "Was where is it? Oklahoma City?" I'm like, "Was that ever in play? Were you ever in discussion for that? Because that would have been nice for you. He's like, nope, not at all, never. He's like, you're getting all your news from the wrong source, pal. And then he like paused a second, and he's like, I wouldn't listen to those guys at the barbell spin.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Most reliable news outlet in CrossFit, and you shouldn't listen to him.
Well, we've invited him on the show multiple times to talk about it. He don't want to take it, man.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
That's what's weird.
They had prior commitments.
About it.
Yeah, I even DM'd Will, and I was like, hey, I know you're busy, but I would love to hear more about the season and just what's the game plan. You know what I mean? Because I would have considered myself more on the optimistic side of the World Fitness Project compared to everybody else. Would you say so, Spin?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he left me on red. So it's not our part.
Yeah.
You think you'd want to get it in good with as much media as possible when you're a new league?
You would think, yeah.
How was the crowd there at TYR Wodapalooza?
Oh, it was packed today. I don't know what it looked like from the stream, but it was.
It didn't look great, Grant.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a high school basketball game from Nebraska. Okay. That's what it looks like.
It looked full. The stands looked full, but he is right. It looked like a high school basketball game from Nebraska.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot funner to go. Like, I cared about the indie more than anything. So Thursday and Friday, there weren't that many people. It's a great setup. It's really big. It's not that crowded, and you get to watch indie. And then you've got 3 times the amount of people, and they're watching teams and RX and adaptive and all that. So me personally, I enjoy Thursday and Friday a lot more.
Do you want to brag on Ty Jenkins real quick?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. You'd know a little bit more about this than me. I was trying to look it up, but I believe that RX winners in the past, now we're not there yet, but I believe they've made the games on several occasions. And Ty Jenkins is in the lead right now by a hefty amount for RX, which is really interesting because he qualified like 57th or 60th. I think for RX, they take like 60 people, maybe. Could be off. Yeah. And he's in first by a lot, and he's looking really good. I mean, he told me and John, I forget what show it was. Was it Wodapalooza, or was it one of our Bible shows?
Probably Bible shows. Or no. Yeah. I think it was Wodapalooza. It was probably Wodapalooza. Yeah.
Okay. I think it was backstage because Ty's not one to talk about himself, but he said like he's really fit right now, and he hasn't really been until right now. So it's
he
cool.
Said he's fired up for it, for sure.
Yeah. He only weighs 190. He looks so small, but then he did 340 on the clean.
Yeah, dude, it's 340. I mean, if you're doing 340,
that's Sprague level.
Hey, Sprague did 345, and you see what happened there. He's strong enough,
And he went outside the plan. I couldn't believe it because he said, I'm doing 315, 325, 335. But then he saw what everybody else was doing, and he put on 340. I don't think I've ever seen him that animated. He does a lot better in person than on like qualifiers and stuff like that. So,
well, it's crazy. And if people go watch or find his lift somewhere, Ty gets buried on the first clean, like buried, buckled, about to fall over, and then still stands it up and then hits the hang better than the regular clean. Like if he could catch it clean, he's got 10 more pounds in there. If it's like a good catch and all that and everything's smooth, I'm talking like almost caved in, buckled, buried.
Dude, I thought he wasn't going to hit the 315. He looked like he was buckled on the first lift, but I mean, he's definitely somebody to watch. Obviously he's won the teen games 3 times. It takes a while. Today's his 19th birthday. And I think winning the RX matters just because to go in there against semifinals athletes and to actually win, I don't know if there's any games athletes in there or not. Is there?
In RX?
Probably not, right?
Maybe a team athlete.
It's a good way to separate yourself among those those people looking to break through though. And at 19, so it's he got beat by Stubaka on the sled push. The dude who eats horses. I thought that was funny. I said it's okay, man. The dude eats horses.
That's fair.
Yeah. Ty Jenkins coming on the Savon podcast on Tuesday as well. So if you want to hear about how he did this weekend, tune in on Tuesday morning.
Perfect. That'll be great.
Awesome.
Anyway, I probably got to get going. I'm supposed to wake up early, make some funny videos with James, and I'm afraid my alarm isn't going to go off. So,
anybody else there that's sick? Everybody getting sick around there?
I asked around, and everybody I talked to, maybe it was the wrong people. They didn't say anybody was sick, so I don't know.
Okay.
Not sure. Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah, I hear now, like the norovirus, the flu,
especially through the women's field. Like,
yeah,
a lot of the women's field was sick.
Well, Peter would know better because we've got a little video we have to do, and he came to Paper Street to find me, and it was the one time I wasn't there. But he's been back there like the entire time, so I'm sure he's seeing. If that's your source, then it's gonna be a lot better than mine. Yeah.
Good deal. All right, man. Cool. Go get some sleep, and thanks for stopping by.
Yep. Later, guys.
See you. There you have it. Keeping it real.
Interesting perspective there, Will Moorad. Interesting perspective.
Why is he? I don't get it.
Why not get ahead of everything, right?
Well, I don't understand. What good? And I'm not saying like we run the world. We don't. Well, what good would it be making enemies out of us? Like, I'm not saying that like we're so dangerous. That's not how I'm saying it. I'm saying we would only bring publicity to your thing. Why? It doesn't make sense to make enemies out of us. And then that like we extend to the locker room. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think it's a lot as if they don't see it as positive, they see it as like damaging to them, and everybody should just be super happy that they're doing some league and
just be happy that they're putting more competitions on the schedule, John. Just be happy that they're doing something.
All right.
I just be appreciative of their effort. They worked really hard.
I don't
a lot of money. They're taking somebody else's money to put this stuff on. So just be grateful for their ability to extend this CrossFit season for all these professional athletes.
Fitness season.
Sorry, my bad. Fitness season.
I've never said anything damaging.
Never. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. I think Angela's right. Any news is good news. Look, even Julia, Brandon, I appreciate you guys. Even JY, who used to say mean shit about my child.
Julia, this hurts me, Julia. I feel like I've taken up for Danielle all weekend, okay? And like for a while, that hurts a lot, Julia.
When I saw her in the comments,
just because I said she was a mental case 4 years ago doesn't mean like my goodness, this is Justin Medeiros all over again.
Hey, at least you're not blocked. All right.
Yeah, John, be thankful. I don't even know what I did. Rad blocked me. I've always talked good about Rad. I like their shoes. I bought every pair that I have.
Hold on. Did Rad block you after the Taylor thing?
I don't know, dude.
Maybe they saw a bald guy on Sevon's thing and said block and thought it was Taylor.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
You've redeemed yourself, John. With that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Do a quick pre-show. Give you our picks. We've already given them, but in case you change your mind, and we'll work our way through the teams. Three more events. TYR Wodapalooza 2025.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.